This demonstration describes how to use the DesignMerge Rules module, which provides powerful conditional logic capabilities. In the previous video, you saw how to create variable text and picture links. What you also may have noticed is that the styling and color of the text elements are changing for each record of the database. Take a look at the tagline at the bottom of the postcard as I scroll through a few records. Notice how it changes font and color as we scroll through the records. The idea behind this postcard is that we are creating three different variations of the design, one for either a male, female, or family recipient. The way we control the styling and other aspects of the job is through the use of rules. Let's take a look at the DesignMerge Rules module. The DesignMerge Rules module lets you create three types of rules: link, box, and page rules. Link rules are the most common and allow you to change data values, or control the styling of data as it is merged into the document. Box rules allow you to modify boxes or frames, and page rules allow you to conditionally modify an entire page of information. Let's take a look at a sample rule. Here's a rule called coupon name style. This is a link rule, and we're going to use this to control the styling of the first and last names in the postcard coupon area. I'll click the View button so you can get a better look at the rule. As you can see, the rule examines both the gender and the number of kids values of the database. Based on these values, it applies a specific character style sheet to the text. This is a normal style sheet that we created inside of InDesign. All the rule types share a common set of what we call criteria. The criteria for a rule consists of one or more expressions which examine the values in the variable data. You can choose any of your defined variable links and then use our extensive list of qualifiers to compare the data values in those links. Here we're examining the gender field of the database to determine if it contains an M for male. Any number of expressions can be created for a rule, and the process is entirely menu-driven. If your criteria evaluate to true, this will trigger what we call an action. In this example, if the gender field contains an M, the style sheet called coupon name male will be applied to the text. Again, this is a normal InDesign style sheet that we created earlier for this document. You can define up to 5 different actions that will be executed in the order in which they are defined. An example of other actions for link rules include set the data to a specific value, set the data to empty, get data from a specific link name, add prefix or suffix, or apply a paragraph or a character style sheet. Now let's take a quick look at a box rule. A box rule can be applied to any text or picture box in the document and can be used to control the styling of the box. In this example, we have defined a box rule called color box, which will be used to set the box color based on a set of criteria. The criteria for all rule types is defined in exactly the same way. You choose one of your variable links, and you compare it to a specific value. However, the actions differ depending on the type of rule you're creating. In this case, what we're doing is setting the box color to a specific Pantone color and setting the box shade to 100%. Some of the other actions for box rules would be to delete the box, set the box shade or color, and also modify the frame of the box. For page rules, which we're not using here, you can apply a master page or omit the page from printing. We also offer a scripting interface that actually lets you define your own actions. This is a very powerful tool that lets you modify practically any aspect of the document. Now let's see how we use these rules in the document. For link rules, you simply choose the rule in the DesignMerge palette. First, I'll select the link that I want to modify. This is an existing link. And then I'll choose the rule name from under the floating palette and click the Replace button. This stores the rule with the selected range of text and link. I'll repeat this for the last name link. Now notice when you work with links, you don't need to highlight the entire text. You just click anywhere in the middle of the link and you can make a change to it. Now I select coupon name style, click the replace button, and the rule has now been stored with that text. For box rules, we offer a separate palette. Here's the rule I have called colored box. I'm going to assign this rule to this picture box that's in the back of the coupon on the right-hand side. I click Tag Box, and if I show frame edges, you'll see a little icon that indicates this has now been tagged with a rule. Now let's do another data preview and see how the rules work. Notice as you go through the records, you're going to see the text in the coupon area change font and style as we apply a different style sheet based on the data coming in. We're also doing the same thing for the background box. Here we're changing the color of the box. There's also an interactive testing feature available with the Rules module that lets you quickly test all of your rules. As you can see, the DesignMerge Rules module is a powerful feature, but with its menu-driven interface and testing options, it's remarkably easy to use. By the way, the Rules module is a standard component of DesignMerge Pro.